Ken and Barbie were a seemingly normal couple who lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood. They were the epitome of perfection, with their flawless looks, charming personalities, and impeccable style. However, behind their glamorous facade lurked a dark secret. The couple was responsible for a reign of terror that would leave the town in shock and horror. Ken and Barbie had always been obsessed with the idea of perfection and believed they were the embodiment of it. They reveled in their beauty and envied anyone who they deemed less than perfect. Their obsession took a sinister turn when they started kidnapping individuals whom they believed were flawed in some way. The couple meticulously planned each abduction, carefully selecting their victims based on their perceived imperfections. They would stalk their targets, learn their routines, habits, and weaknesses, and then strike when the time was right. Once they had their victims, Ken and Barbie would subject them to unspeakable acts of torture and mutilation. They would force their captives to undergo extreme makeovers, attempting to mold them into their twisted idea of perfection. If their victims resisted or failed to meet their standards, they would face brutal consequences. News of the Ken and Barbie killers' reign of terror spread like wildfire throughout the town. Fear gripped the community as they wondered who would be the couple's next target. People began locking their doors, avoiding public spaces, and living in constant fear. The once peaceful neighborhood was now filled with paranoia and suspicion. As the number of victims continued to rise, law enforcement agencies launched a massive manhunt to catch the perpetrators. The police struggled to piece together the puzzle, as the Ken and Barbie killers left no traces of evidence behind. Their meticulous planning and careful execution made them elusive and nearly impossible to catch. But amidst the chaos and terror, a glimmer of hope emerged. One of the Ken and Barbie killers' intended victims managed to escape their clutches. The survivor, scarred both physically and mentally, provided the authorities with crucial information about the couple's methods and identities. Armed with this new knowledge, the police intensified their efforts to bring the Ken and Barbie killers to justice. They set up surveillance operations, tapped into their communication channels, and used every resource available to track them down. After months of relentless pursuit, the police finally closed in on the couple's secret hideout. In a dramatic standoff, the Ken and Barbie killers were apprehended, their reign of terror coming to a brutal end. The community rejoiced, relieved that the nightmare was finally over. The trial of Ken and Barbie was one of the most highly publicized cases in the town's history. The gruesome details of their crimes shocked the nation, and the couple became infamous for their sadistic acts. They were found guilty on multiple charges, including kidnapping, torture, and murder. As the town healed from the wounds inflicted by the Ken and Barbie killers, they vowed to never forget the victims and to cherish the beauty and diversity. The tragic tale of the Ken and Barbie killers served as a haunting reminder of the dangers of obsession, distorted ideals, and the darkness that can lie hidden beneath even the most perfect facades. Years passed, but the memory of the Ken and Barbie killers' reign of terror continued to haunt the town. The survivors struggled to rebuild their lives, scarred by the trauma they had endured. Counseling services were established to help them heal, and the community rallied together to provide support and comfort. The trial had captivated the nation, shining a spotlight on the twisted minds of Ken and Barbie. Psychologists and experts delved into their backgrounds, searching for answers to understand what had driven them to commit such heinous acts. It was revealed that both had experienced traumatic childhoods, filled with abuse and a constant pursuit of perfection imposed by their families. Their obsession with physical beauty and their twisted desire for control had fused together, creating a lethal combination that fueled their reign of terror. The case sparked debates about societal pressures, the influence of media, and the importance of mental health awareness. The survivors of the Ken and Barbie killers found solace in their shared experiences. They formed a support group, meeting regularly to share their stories, lend each other strength, and work towards rebuilding their lives. The bonds they formed helped them regain their sense of identity and reminded them that their worth was not defined by outward appearances. Meanwhile, the town implemented measures to ensure such horrors would never be repeated. The police force received additional training in identifying signs of abuse and patterns of behavior that could indicate a potential danger to the community. The education system introduced programs focused on self-acceptance, empathy, and mental well-being. The story of the Ken and Barbie killers became a cautionary tale, shared in schools and communities as a reminder of the importance of embracing diversity and nurturing a healthy self-image. The town came together to support victims of abuse and promote a culture of inclusivity, valuing individuality over unrealistic ideals of perfection. In the aftermath of the Ken and Barbie killers' reign of terror, the community found strength in unity. They refused to let fear define their lives and transformed their pain into a driving force for positive change. The town became a beacon of resilience, as the scars of the past served as a reminder of the importance of cherishing the beauty in imperfection and the strength of collective healing. And so, the tale of the Ken and Barbie killers left an indelible mark on the town's history, a testament to the power of hope, compassion, and the unwavering spirit of a community determined to rise above the darkest of times. Thank you for watching this video on the harrowing tale of the Ken and Barbie killers. If you found this story intriguing, please hit the like button, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more true crime content. Your support is greatly appreciated.